we gotta. I mean, you know what? I am tired of Pedro not showing up on the show. I'm sick of this shit.
Wait a minute. Got y'all again, man. It's like I don't even know how I'm
right
doing
there.
this.
What? You got to stop doing that, man. You keep freaking me the fuck out with the die. Stop it.
You know what it is, yo. Savage AF, man.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, we need more followers. I'm sick of this shit. I don't know what we got to do it, but y'all better tell y'all friends if you enjoy the show to tell them to come to the show or subscribe to the show. Or I swear there's gonna be ramifications or repercussions for fucking with our cornbread.
Hey, I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang. That was a weird way to start off.
You know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. Well, we Savage AF. Fuck your feelings is our motto.
Exactly.
Facts matter. We're here Monday through Friday, Mondays and Fridays, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hence you see us here right now. On Tuesdays through Thursdays, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You do the math, son. It's Savage AF, man. We're live.
Do the math.
We're live right here on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously.
By the way, I sent you something in your feed, in your Instagram. You got to look at this video. It reminded me of what happened with you at your reunion. You got to see the video.
Yes,
it is so. I was like, damn, I didn't know Pedro made this video. You'll see it later. You'll see it. It's just hilarious. So Savage AF, what we want you to do for the people that are new, we got a lot of our regulars. Hola, Nicole H. I'm saying Nicole
Wendy,
H.
Lady Hazel May.
Yeah, we got the people jumping in.
All y'all
we got a lot of people jumping in.
Yeah.
Right. But now we do the show here. Again, we will see you again. Monday will be the same time. So people that inbox me, please pay attention to what the fuck we saying. And by the way, you can follow at Black Pedro on the IG. If you got the IG, make sure you do that. And follow me at Comedian Shang. Don't get it twisted.
Don't be like that. Yeah.
We will respond to you in kind or not. But you can inbox Pedro because we're gonna start having some we say no, don't inbox him, inbox me because Pedro ain't gonna
we'll see.
Inbox both of us. Pedro ain't gonna check it. But no, make sure you check us out. And I need you to do me a favor. Subscribe to the podcast version of the show. You know what the subscription is, but I'm gonna tell you what it is anyway. There you go. That's called the liquor subscribe. It's iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and
SoundCloud.
That was your one yesterday was better.
Was it better? Okay.
Yeah, you hit it.
I hadn't really warmed up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's okay. It happens.
I think there's pollen in the air.
If it wasn't, you start saying
I was dusting today.
Yeah, the sun was in my eyes. That's why
I didn't have my tea this morning.
I didn't hit that note because the sun was in my eyes. I just couldn't hit the note. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. You already know what we do. Now that's for the people that haven't seen our shit, and that's what we're gonna do. Now, what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna start posting. If you have LinkedIn, from now on, every show that you see here, I'm gonna start posting it on LinkedIn. And so we're gonna be posting this show on LinkedIn, and so you can see us on LinkedIn, and you will be able to see us on. I'm trying to get it. We're gonna start putting clips on our Savage AF Radio IG. So you will, if you missed the show, you can see clips and it'll have a link back to our YouTube channel. So make sure you check us out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't be one of these people. Just
if you're gonna do it, just go ahead and do it, man.
Yeah, exactly. So make sure you tell your friends. Where
did that cat land?
Okay, so what are we signing up for? What do you mean? What am I? Oh, you ain't talking to me. Oh, you Lady Hazel May.
Shane, I love how Shane will read a comment out loud and then be like, oh, that wasn't even for the show.
That wasn't even for me. Okay, that was hey man, accidents happen.
You can read it in your head first before you read it out loud, and then
that's like walking around the girl.
Well, what do we have here? I just killed 3 people. Oh, that wasn't for the
shit.
show.
Oh,
Okay.
wasn't supposed to
That
say
was for
that.
the police. Okay,
You're
my
around a
bad.
beautiful woman. I bet she got good pussy. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
That wasn't for everybody.
That
Okay.
was
My
supposed to
bad.
be in my mind, and it just came out. I don't know what happened. My bad. So
Yes.
I just wanted to let y'all know, share with your friends. Make sure we get it out there. We're going to be on LinkedIn. Also, if you're on Facebook, make sure you share the link from the show. That's what we got to start doing so the numbers get bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you for the new people that followed me from, not from Instagram, from LinkedIn, because I did put some stuff on Instagram and it got really good response. A little video I put up and people are like, oh shit, I didn't know. I said, yeah, I've been posting this shit all the time, motherfucker. So I'm going to start reposting it, rebranding. We're going to make sure we get it out there for everybody to see. And that's that. Let's get the rundown on the run up, because we're going to do a rundown on the short old show.
We also got the homies in the house, Carolina Boss, Kuchadamas. I see y'all. What's happening?
Blazing.
You know, we do have to do this. Come on, Shang. Don't be. Why you getting shy on me, dog? Why you don't want people to go to Amazon Prime and watch Shangry, dog? Come on, man. Don't. Come on, man. Be proud of your work, man. It is. I'm calling it a special of the year. Yeah. Shangry, man. It's a good old time. Belly barrel laughs. Let's go. Get it. Shangry, Amazon Prime. It's available right now.
And you know what? I know y'all like to laugh, because laughter is what helps us heal the soul.
It's helpful.
Okay, it's helpful. But while you're at it, I need you to do me a favor. Now, I put it on the scroll, and not on this whole stroll, but the scroll.
Just get on the scroll.
It's on the scroll. So make sure you check it out on the scroll. And it's an album that a young man, this is a young man from Detroit City that I want everybody to check it out. He's from Motown City. Very, 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 very funny young man. Look at him. As Black Pedro begins. Let me tell you something about this motherfucker right here. Look out, get off me, nigga. Hey, let me tell you something about that nigga. Funny, hilarious, but don't let the picture fool you. I know that picture looked like he was a nice little young man and probably help you across the street. Like, hey, old lady, let me help you cross the street. And right when you get in the street, that nigga will push you into traffic. Watch him. Watch him.
Yes.
Yes.
Watch that now.
His album is not what you think it is, but it is funny. So that was my old black man voice.
Yep.
That used to live in Detroit. Man, when you see this video, I swear to God, I started laughing. Just like you had texted me about the laughing about beautiful bums. Like, that shit. Out of nowhere, I started laughing because this video, I sent it to you, man. This shit is, I don't know what it was. Because this nigga, I might send it to all y'all. Everybody inbox me on my IG. I'll send it to you. Here we go. The drama starts.
So my baby mama daddy baby.
Right.
She's here. Hey, Miss Adverb.
Hey,
why
Miss
don't
Adverb.
y'all go ahead and feel free to harass her for my money. Cause she ain't seeing not a nan child.
Yeah.
Thanks for my child. Not today, girl. Okay.
All right. So that ain't happening.
I better get some shit. You could do it electronically. She just don't want to do it. She got my Venmo. Whatever. You know what I mean? And then, she gonna call me. She said, yeah, that picture will have you thinking he's a saint. He's a whole hoe. First of all, I've cut back on my hoe. Just so you know.
Let's be clear there.
I'm half the hoe that you used to know. And that's for sure. Coming straight from Dro. Okay.
And by the way,
there we go.
I want you to know something.
That was easy. That was really easy.
Miss Adverb, I want you to know something. Okay, to call him a hoe. But what are you?
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
Those who lay with hoes shall be known as
exactly
Miss Adverb. Okay, there you go.
I mean, what kind of things have you done to have got him pregnant? That means you was hoeing around too. So you know what it is? You know what 2 hoes make? A bushel of hoes. Let's go. Let's get with the rundown. That ain't even a fucking word. A bushel of hoes. What would be a gaggle? Is it a gaggle? If you had a whole cluster of hoes, what would that be?
Oh man, I'm not even sure.
I know a bunch of geese is a gaggle.
It is a gaggle. It could be a pod or a. I guess it depends. I mean, are they water based hoes? Because they have different sort of traits.
I don't know what kind of hoe, but
if you go to Miami, they're water based. They're poolside. That's a pod.
That would be a pod.
But you know what I mean. Like if they land based hoeing, then there's probably a herd
of hoes?
or if all they do is fly on private jets, that's a flock. You know
It's
what I'm
a
saying?
flock.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
So we're gonna come up with we're gonna find out the definition for that. And by the way, Kuchadamas, Corey Holcomb's very funny. You're gonna have a good time. I know you got your tickets for it. But Nate Jackson's show, who hasn't booked me or Pedro, and that nigga know that I do damage. I'm gonna see you, Nate. Nate, when I see you, nigga. All right. Nate Jackson, how you gonna not book me?
That's how Shane gets booked.
Yeah, it's like, how you gonna not book me, nigga? You open for me. I know you funny, nigga. But
for
how
bookings,
you not
call 911.
Yeah.
All right.
So
You know what it is, y'all.
hit you in the back of your head with a hammer, and I don't mean to round there, nigga. I'm talking about
Totally
the hook end.
Totally professional when you're working.
So we're gonna do the rundown on the run up. And
Yes,
I don't
sir.
fuck
And
around.
run around. Of
Corey
course.
Hogan's very, very funny, and Nate Jackson's very funny too. But he better book me soon, or I swear it's gonna be problems. All right, let's get down with it. Let's see what we're talking about today.
You know what it is? It is the very last day of April.
Is
2021 is April 30th, 2021, which means we have now, closer to the end of this eve, we will have completed a full quarter of the year.
You're right.
I'm sorry, 1/3 of the year.
Yeah, a quarter. Damn, you didn't make it.
We did that in March already.
Yes.
At the end of March, that was a quarter, but now we're through 1/3 of the year. 33% has gone by.
Right.
Shit's happening. We're gonna end with the SHANGRY. We ain't ready. Just like you ain't ready for this time to fly by. We ain't ready. Black Pedro pop in today. Mind your mouth. We're gonna talk about it.
That was
before we get into that. Just mind your mouth. Before we get into that, though, the reopening of America. Much of the country is going 100. You ready? You ready? Okay, man. Let's go. I reloaded. But before we get into that, last day of April 2021, 4:30. Not the time, but the date. Let's get it in, y'all. There is New Delhi, no Dilly, baby. Now, the Biden administration is announcing restrictions. I think that's an important word, which we'll get into. Restrictions.
It is not
on travel from India to the United States. It's
pretty much going. That's what it is. That's what it's called. It's called the. If you're from India. Yeah. Which, by the way, I looked up some pictures of India. Motherfucking beautiful, just absolutely stunning. And when they have a dance, colorful and amazing. I don't know why they put all of that powder on themselves, but they dance. Yeah,
man. That's also though one of those countries, and I got India in my family. I said I got a lot of Indians in my family via Trinidad, and there are other images of India and other realities of India.
This is India now.
The poverty, and not just now. I mean, that particular image might be COVID related or whatever, but overall, in the city centers, it is an overpopulated, and they have this caste system in which the bottom, the poorest, are extremely poor. Kids in the street, human excrements in the street, and no offense, but it's actually one of those places that I'm not sure I'm ready to go. I've heard a few stories of visitors, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure. I've seen some poverty around the world, and you come from the east side of Detroit, you think you've seen it, man, but whoa, bro, that some of these places are rough. That being said, though, like you mentioned, this is not an all-out like China virus kind of ban on travel. And even his ban wasn't a full ban, Trumpty Dumpties, that is. And much like this one, it is restrictions. So, American citizens aren't banned from coming back. If you're a rescue worker, you're not banned from traveling back and forth.
But you know what? When you put out any kind, even if you don't say it's a full ban, when you say the word ban and an area, people's mentality goes to immediately like, oh shit, I ain't going over there. But there's a reason why that the Biden administration is saying that, because they're to the point where they're burning bodies in the middle of the street. They're taking bodies and literally burning them and just taking them down to the river and letting them go into the river because of the amount of people who have COVID, the amount of people who they're number one in the world.
Lack of oxygen, especially in the New Delhi region where they don't.
The shit is deep. Well,
they don't make their own. They don't create oxygen there. They get it from other states in India that created, and those states are holding on to their supply. So New Delhi especially is getting as a state hit up really hard. Yanni Kisar said, "Nah, Pedro, I've been there 6 months traveling. You'll love it. Amazing country." I wasn't trying to shit on the
But it
entire
sounded
country
kind
at
of like you
all.
did. It's kind of sounded like you did.
I'm just saying, I've seen
What?
images.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I get it. Yeah,
just a little bit. You disrespected it.
I'm gonna repeat myself and try and get this right. But
all right.
I said, what I'm saying is,
what? Go ahead.
First of all, I'm gonna repeat. I got Indian in my family.
Why would you alienate our Indian followers? What's wrong with you, man? Yeah, that's what I think you're doing. God
what
damn
I'm saying
it,
is, I am not strong enough as a man to take some of the realities that India might present. And while it has beauty and great treasures, as any nation does, it might also have some images that, while traveling, I don't, like I said, I've experienced some things and don't necessarily want to see those things. Like, for instance, on my next vacation, vacay, nigga, tropical drinks, fruit on the rim, sun on my toes, shit like that, right?
But no, India's having
again, India. I know you're listening.
Yes.
And I went to grade school with a girl named India, so maybe she's listening too. But definitely not shitting on the whole nation. Definitely not shitting on the culture. Absolutely not shitting on the food. We eat it all the time.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, there are realities to, especially the city centers of India that I personally am not man enough. I'm not built for.
I am not strong enough in my constitution.
Right now, I got to reconstitute myself.
India's having the problem. The spike is ridiculous. They're burning bodies in the street. There was I watched a report on CNN where it was horrendous, where the woman was literally walking through crematoriums with people that had died. There was a person she talked to that he was there to see his brother off being cremated, because there were so many people dying of COVID. There's so many people that don't. And the problem is in India is their hospitals aren't the higher standard hospitals like you see around the world. And so that is part of it, combined with the fact that they've only have 2% of the people there are vaccinated. And they're
just overwhelmed.
They're overwhelmed. It's too low of a number. It's too low a number. Yeah.
Them in China have the world's largest populations, and they are overwhelmed at this point. The United States and Miss Adverb is going to bring up Madam Vice President Kamala Harris,
because she's a hater.
No, she is of Indian descent. So
I know, but she's still a hater.
I'm not trying to beef with our VP at all.
No, I'm not talking about the VP. I'm talking about Miss Adverb.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, in terms of my India comments, which obviously didn't go over well, I don't need the VP's office hitting me up either. But the United States is sending aid. They're flying a load of oxygen over there, meant to relieve some of the pressure, and are working out. We have a stockpile of these AstraZeneca doses that aren't approved here. We just had them just in case, and it's the stuff they've been using in Europe, or one of them that they've been using a lot in Europe and other parts of the world. So I believe we're, figuring out, how to, and getting those, a certain amount of those doses over to India for them to use to vaccinate people. So, but yeah, as a result of all of that, ultimately, I think we want to highlight, for those who don't understand them, the differences between this administration and the last administration's handling of this type of foreign policy within the pandemic that is pandemic related, where early in the pandemic, the China ban very much seemed more racially motivated.
You said it wrong. It's China.
The China ban seemed way more racially, because it scientifically, it really didn't do anything to obviously stop the virus from coming in.
And also when
it came in from Europe,
the Muslim ban was absolutely racist. Yeah. It wasn't, it had nothing to do with that. And I think Biden, even though sometimes he's a funny duddy, I honestly think that he does. You can see he's not on point with everything, but he does have empathy. And you do see that. Even though sometimes he gets mad and says the word malarkey, which I don't understand what the fuck malarkey is. And sometimes he seems puzzled and scared. But what he said
Well,
about India,
he old.
yeah, he's old. All right. And what he said about India, again, every image that I've never been to India, but the imagery I've seen is stark. It's either beautiful, pristine places or just absolute clusterfuck people on top of people.
And it's one of the ancient cultures of the world,
right?
Too,
So,
by the way. So in region, you know what I mean, like that.
Yanni, I just want to say, the views expressed by Pedro are not the views of Savage AF Radio, and I'd like to apologize profusely to the Indian.
Ultimately, I wouldn't want to go there and just live a 5-star experience, knowing that I'm stepping on 1-star lives to get there. So and the Indian caste system really does bother me, especially in one of the world's largest countries population wise, to have that going on within the same peoples. And it's obviously a European construct from British rule. So I guess like so many other places on Earth,
right?
There are just issues I would have in just going there as a world-class traveler. In my mind, that's how you want to travel. And then I would also have problems dealing with the realities that I don't want to step over. So that's what I'm really trying to say about.
So, and the other thing you got to look at it, Biden has to look at it from this standpoint. We are slowly, and I'm not going to say we got it together because there's still places in America where it is spiking. It is spiking. Absolutely. And you know what? It is red states that are acting like, I love my freedom and you're not going to, you'll have to pry it from my dead cold hands. These dumb motherfuckers that are acting like, it's a political thing instead of a health issue. They're acting like it's a political issue and it's about tribalism. And it's like, well, my tribe don't attract your tribe and you're not going to take it. And the fact that West Virginia has a problem where they have to pay motherfuckers to take the vaccine and trying to do all kind of shit, trust and believe. But India is a clusterfuck right now. You can say what you want about it pertaining to COVID. Exactly, pertaining to COVID. And Biden has to make sure that does not end up here again, because don't get it twisted. We could spike again, too, because India was pretty cool for a while there, and then they end up spiking. We can spike, too, if we don't do it right.
Those variants.
Yeah, and that's why he said there was a couple people that I saw, political pundits, that were saying, yo, give us about a month. Wear the mask. Chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wear the mask, as long as you're outside or you're around not a big crowd, that's all they're saying. But motherfuckers don't want to hear that because we're Americans, and Americans, you don't want to, tell
face deserves freedom.
You son of a bitch. And
JRA NYC said the caste system is international.
I
wouldn't argue with that. Yeah, no, I mean that's but in India it was like this concentrated form titled the caste system. So but yes, that definitely played out globally. All right, so let's move on because this next topic kind of blends in topic and it blends in. It's related.
It segues quite nicely. It
skews.
It skews.
Segues. All right.
By the way, that wasn't a real saying pertaining to Pedro. The views expressed. Guess what? The views expressed are what the fuck we're expressing.
Hey, that's all I do.
And that's what it is. And all you people that can't handle it, guess what? I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go get some Yoplait, put it in the tub, fill the tub up, and lay your bitch ass yogurty self right in that tub and marinate in your bitchness. So as we move on,
blow your whole grogrocery budget for like 3 months to get all the Yoplait you need to fill up a tub.
And fill the tub up and just soak your little soft ass in that bitch.
All right. So while we restrict travel from India to the United States, we are at the same time preparing, from sea to shining sea for these sort of grand reopenings. New York City's looking at like July 1st, which is, coming around the corner when she comes.
Are you excited? Come on. Are you people excited? Come on, bro.
A lot of the country's about to go 100, man. This is
Yeah.
We coming to Kentucky Derbies this weekend. They about to have 50,000
Yeah.
loaded up down there, in Louisville,
Yeah.
Kentucky.
I mean,
By the way,
America.
her name Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
But they are bringing 100% back.
100% back. Look. Woo! Are you ready, America? Fuck yeah. Yeah. Woo, America. Fuck yeah. I am so ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready for like the stadium
No, I'm not ready.
experiences yet or anything like
hoping,
that.
yeah.
However,
Come on, man. I'm not ready at all.
Getting out there though, yeah,
No.
I think I'm ready for.
You know why I'm not ready?
I'm ready for bars, man.
So America's ready?
I didn't say so. America is, but I am. I'm vaccinated.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you haven't gotten vaccinated by now and you're out there and you're at risk or spreading shit, fuck you.
Well, a lot of people. Hold up.
I can't do no more.
A lot of people. I'm getting my second shot to Sunday, but the bottom line is, my second shot, Pfizer. But the thing about it is a lot of people that have apprehension for a reason in their mind, and I don't want to, negate what they're saying. But at the same time, Pedro, you can understand why there's a segment of black people that still feel like I ain't fucking with that, because they have shown they systematically will try to take us out. That's number one. And number two is there's the segment of white people that feel like because it's a Biden administration telling you to do this, that's why they don't want to do it. So there's a different kind of fuck you over here for your ignorance, and to feel like we are still in an era of Tuskegee experiment type of mentality. But at the same time, I have empathy for you. And then you have the right wing that want to do it because fuck Biden. I'm not taking it because Biden said it. Those people are the people I say, fuck you clearly, concisely, up your butthole to your throat. Those people I say, fuck you, because there's a difference.
Well, you know what? Okay, so maybe I won't say fuck you to the people who won't get the vaccine. But what I will say is then you should then continue to live like it was last year. Like you should pretty much stay isolated and distanced and masked and sanitized and not be out in public places, you know what I mean, at gatherings at all. Right. And that can be a choice. But if you don't want to get vaccinated at this point, I hear you saying, so maybe there's no need in arguing with people about that, right?
Right, because they have their,
which will blend into what I'm talking about later.
Right.
But the reality is, then the next best advice would be to continue to lock down.
Okay, but Pedro's baby daddy, Miss Adverb, said, I saw Bird Box. And I saw a lot of the movies that say pandemic and this and that, and it was created by man. And also I just saw a post that said, you know what? The AIDS was created by white people that wanted to eliminate black people, and herpes was created by all of that shit. But there's got to be a point where you believe in science, and there's got to be a point where you believe that the entire world is not a total piece of shit. Now, the world has the crust of the world is pieces of shit. Like if you look at the fringe part of the world, there are people that have no empathy, care about nobody. But at the same time, Pedro, you got to look at it this way. Mm-hmm. And my reason for getting the shot is my reason, but I can't look at somebody else and say, this nigga here. But what I will do is make sure that I let them, mask up, motherfucker, if you're around me then. Because you still part of the problem. I could say that to him.
Yeah, I think so.
I could definitely say that.
I think I've come to that conclusion just in this conversation because, I was kind of like, well, die, bitch, if you gonna fucking not do it. But really, there is another choice. I shouldn't think so. Yeah, but you should then for yourself and the community continue to lock down and isolate as much as possible. If you're not going to vaccinate at this point, there's going to still be people wearing masks. Even when we open up, there's going to be still a percentage of the population that's going to do that. But we're coming back, bro. I couldn't find a clearer version of Hulk Hogan playing the fucking guitar, bro. Yeah, man.
But I did for woo, and I do. This one is just So white. That is just
Stun,
wow.
Stun said she's part of the problem. She stays her ass home. Hey, if you stay your ass home, you ain't part of the problem. Then
Then you're
you
not part of the problem.
you're
But
you're
there's a
you're, you're
lot of
doing
people
you're,
that are
you're
very
still doing your
excited about
part
it.
to not be part of the problem.
In July, some people August, but New York said July. There's a lot of parts of the country that's going to open up because they are getting to a percentage of high vaccination. And that's why people are like, yeah, let's go, America. Let's get it. Yeah,
Right.
baby. Uh, 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 uh. By the way, I don't know where. I've got to
Yeah.
find the whole show of this. The American Eagle shaking his ass. And
That's
on Family Guy.
That's Family Guy. So random show.
Yeah, such a random.
But Evelyn Gatlin said, but Black Pedro, aren't we going to have to get a third shot after 12 months and get one yearly? I mean, some people are already doing that for the flu and other things. Queen B, I see you, girl. Get up on that pole. Shake it.
I do. You know what? Pedro don't do it because he's young. I'm 65 years old, but I look good for 65.
Nigga,
and I want you to know. He said, "Nigga, shut your ass." See, that's the video that I found that's Pedro, and that he did at his reunion. So, but hey, what's up? What's good, Queen B? The point is, a lot of people that understand the situation, and there's a lot of people that get the flu shot that we had to deal with other things scientifically. If you look at lupus, used to take people out, and now there's a shot for it. There's certain things that have changed. You could get a whole bunch of shit back in the day where you got it, you dead. That's it. Whereas now we can get shots for it that you're not dead. So I'm a rock with that side of it.
And maybe it'll get like the flu where like you could get a booster every year, but maybe you're like me and I'm like, I ain't getting no flu shot.
Oh, I said lupus shot. I didn't mean to say lupus. I messed up. Did I say lupus? I fucked up.
You did say lupus.
I did say lupus. Not a shot. My bad. Hold on. I've been checked. Not lupus. I forget. I meant to say something else. What is the other thing that it was ravishing the world, and now we can get shots? Polio?
Polio, yeah, that one. That's it.
It was polio, not lupus. So thank you, Pedro, baby daddy, Miss Adverb. I made a mistake.
She good for something.
Yeah,
the baby gonna have brains.
If you ain't gonna be poor and starving, if you ain't gonna pay for your baby, you might as well give us information on our motherfucking show.
Because the steak is for me.
Yes,
the baby can't eat steak for
not lupus.
A few years.
It's polio. It was polio.
And Goody LaRosa, no, it was not polo either. Okay,
it wasn't polo.
I mean, this isn't Ralph Lauren, but I'm wearing a polo style shirt, and
but you know what? That
really isn't killing people.
There's a shot
but we know
what
you mean. Girl.
There should be a polo. There should be a shot for Gucci because fuck Gucci.
It's the Tommy Hilfiger vaccine.
Yeah, fuck Gucci. I'm down with my song when he say fuck Gucci. By the way, check that song out on YouTube. It's my song, fuck Gucci. Dope ass song. Now, the end of the day, as America's coming back, and I'm feeling pretty fucking rock and roll,
yeah, man.
Woo! That's American Eagle right there, buddy. I don't know if you can tell that's American Eagle, but look at this. That's the vaccine, dancing, singing. Woo!
Hey now.
Get it.
Make that money.
So
that eagle ain't bald everywhere.
You're excited about it because you can go back in a bar. I'm not.
Well, we still can't. I mean, LA County bars aren't open yet, still. But I'm saying I'm ready for that, man. You listen.
Well, no. I've been to a bar with him, and
if you're telling me that if they made it so that vaccinated people could, maybe you had to prove that you were vaccinated to get in the bar, nigga. I'm going in that bar. I'm licking everything.
Yeah, there's a card.
Just hey, girl, hi.
Don't you get a card for it?
How that taste? You like that? All right, let's go.
Isn't there a card?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can have. I don't know if that'll be it or if it will be some chip that gets implanted in the middle of your forehead.
Right.
You got to wear one of them eye bar things like LeVar Burton did on Star Trek. Whatever it is, I'm down at this point. I just want to go to a bar.
But I'm not excited, but I am excited about the fact we are going to be doing live shows now, socially distanced shows and spread out shows, and I've been doing shows outside. I got one Sunday afternoon where I'm on the roof of a Marriott. Because that's how it has come down to. I'm doing a birthday party for Bridget. Shout out to Bridget. I'll be doing her show for her. I'm getting a shot at 12, and I'll be at her place at 3, at the Marriott at 3. So hopefully I don't get something bad.
I did a birthday party last night, man. And
how was it?
It was actually pretty cool. Yeah, I actually got some. I got some like taglines and punch ups for existing jokes. And a couple of new things to talk about, so it was fun. It was weird to just be in somebody's living room.
I've done that.
And one of the dudes afterwards asked me, he's like, "Have you ever done a show this kind of intimate?" I was like, "Yeah." And usually it's weird when it doesn't go well because then you kind of have to sit there, like, "Hey, dinner afterwards." Or some shit. So, yeah.
But no, Savage AF, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The people that have added on, we got some new people. Thank you so much. All the new people, all our regulars, thank you. Even Pedro's baby daddy, Miss Adverb, thank you too for checking me. Sometimes I need to be checked. I don't know why I said lupus. I don't know what the fuck came in my head. It was actually polio. It was a polio vaccine that people were apprehensive, but then eventually they realized kind of works. And I don't think Dr. Fauci's some evil fucking scientist that's up in a cave somewhere like, kill all the niggas. I don't think that's it. So I'm going to Sunday, and I'm not mad at the people that don't take it. I'm not mad at them. So, woo!
It's not anger, but I get, well, for black people, I definitely get it. But, there's another demographic in America. It's like, the vaccine, I'm about freedom and thinking. And when I think about freedom. And when I think about the vaccine, it don't make me think about freedom. So then I don't think about the vaccine because it ain't freedom.
Right. That made complete sense. America. That impression you just did, this dude probably animated this. Like
if everything in that mural right here in this collage could talk. That's how it would sound. Doing. Yes. Like, what is that? Those are donut sandwiches in the back?
Those are Krispy Kreme
hamburgers.
Krispy Kreme burgers.
God. Oh no. They're
very, very, very popular for the people who want to die at a early age from clogged arteries in their fucking hearts.
Is that when like the Popeye's chicken sandwich doesn't kill you? You're like, well, fuck it.
Let's go.
Something, come on.
By the way, that's cheese. I don't know if you can see that. That's cheese, burger, bacon, and jalapenos. That's what it was.
Here's what happens, Shane. You finish like let's say you're anywhere from your 6th to your 10th Popeye's chicken sandwich. You wipe the mayo and pickle off your mouth, and it's like a Bruce Lee fight where you taste your own blood, and you're like, you look at the donut burger, and you're like, come on. And you just slaughter the whole dojo of donuts.
This is the worst shit ever. But believe it or not, I looked some of this stuff up when I actually searched for this shit, and I'm gonna tell you right now, very, very popular in the South. Those burgers, Krispy Kreme, bacon, cheese, burger. You can get it with jalapenos or not. That is one thing I will never be eating in my fucking life. I haven't even had Krispy Kreme, so I don't know. I've never had a Krispy Kreme. Are those good? I've never. Anybody in the feed?
They're good. Yeah, no. They're really good, especially when you get them hot and fresh. You know what I'm saying? When they have that light on.
I never had it. I
mean, it's not. Listen, at this point in your life, if you're going this far, it's like crack. Don't start now.
Yeah. I'm not even fucking with that. But Savage AF, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're about to jump into this next thing, but make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's very important that you understand we ain't fucking around. Need you to click the bell. I forgot. There's one person asked me, yes, it's very important for you to click the bell because what it does is gives you an alert when we're coming on. And if you don't, that's what
we will literally replace your alarm clock with that rabbit.
With that rabbit.
You will wake up to that shit and it will fuck your whole day.
Shit. Yeah.
By the way, Stuns said delicious. And I think she's talking about the donut burger.
The donut burger?
We have an endorser.
Goody La Rosa said
No, she's not down with the burger nut.
No, I know.
Dough burger. What do you call that? A dough burger?
I know but it's on a Krispy Kreme.
A big cream mac?
I don't know, but it's just, you know what it looks like to me? Death. It's just
I
like,
can't.
can I have two things of death? It's just
what? I think ultimately, if most Americans don't vax up and they still want to go out and hang indoors maskless, they ultimately will be ordering at least 2 rounds of death. Possibly one for themselves, possibly one for the community or their loved ones.
This is true.
So at this point, let's not argue, which will take me into our next topic. But let's not argue about should you take the vaccine or not. It is all this personal choice, right?
It is personal choice.
The reality is, if you don't want to take it, then you should continue to stay your ass home until we become Australia or New Zealand, and there's just no more COVID amongst the land.
Amongst the land. Why did it turn into Game of Thrones for you? What was like of all the impressions?
You know what it really felt like is like somebody a volunteer. Yeah, somebody a volunteer that's overdoing it at the public library when they're reading their kids. And it's like failed actor shit.
Dickory dock.
I've been working on my characters, nigga. You've been reading books.
The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, and so death came upon the land. Daddy, I don't think that's part of it. Shut up, child. I'm an actor. But no, your whole voice changed, Pedro. I was
scene.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But Savage AF, we about to let you know. We about to get into something else. We about to tell you right now. This is motherfucking about to do it right now. Why don't you tell them what it is, Pedro? Just like jump into it, something like this.
With a little something like
this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey. Let me know what popping, but popping. Hey, nigga, you right there.
Yeah, I be disappearing and shit, man. I be creeping through the hood. All right, man. So I came across what I believed to be a cool article today.
Wait a minute, hold up. You read?
Every now and then, man. I take a little gander.
Every now and then.
Just from Inc. That's the name of the site. The article from Apple News.
Apple News. Okay, I'm right with you so far with this.
Why emotionally intelligent minds embrace the 3-question rule. 3 is my favorite number, so I was like, oh, that kind of hit me. But there you go. Go to Vegas with that, baby. But this is without really knowing these 3 questions. I try my best to kind of live like this where
all right, I'm gonna test you on this. Go ahead.
I try my best not to fly off the handle and just say dumb shit. I mean, sometimes you go back and forth with people, sometimes you engage in debate and it can be healthy and fruitful and useful. So, you do it, you engage with people, but sometimes you just shouldn't, right? Like you shouldn't. There's just some people you shouldn't go back and forth with. Like you're not gonna influence them. They're not gonna influence you. Maybe they're not even smart enough to understand what you're saying. Maybe vice versa. Who knows, right? But I tend to notice that and try to be aware of that. So that being said,
Pedro, it's called not barking at the moon. Bark at the moon and expect. Well,
I love wolves. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta howl at the moon, baby. But I'd encourage all of us to ask ourselves these 3 things before we necessarily engage with either those around us, loved ones, or even strangers. Archie Mom, we see you, girl. I don't know if you know this, but when you're late to the show, you got to get up on the pole, girl. Do that dance, baby. Let me see it pop. We love you and respect you, girl. Does this need to be said? Is the first question. Right. Second question: does this need to be said by me? Right. And then thirdly, does this need to be said by me now? Like, is this the time for me to say the thing? And I just thought, I think those are great questions. They gave a few illustrations, right? So you're at the post office supply store or the office supply store, and someone unintentionally cuts you off. You're tempted to give them a piece of your mind. Now, trust me, 14 times a day, I want to be like, nigga, you see me, right? And it could be an 80-year-old white lady. Like, sometimes I just want to, like, you see me, motherfucker. We get the move off the goddamn, move to the right so I can pass on the left. Does that need to be said? Nah, forget about it, right? Right. Or how about if someone you don't know tries to provoke you on social media? You're tempted to end them with your superior snarkiness or spend hours debating them on the topic. They've proved that they obviously know less about than you. Does this need to be said? No way. Move on and focus on more important things. You know what I'm saying? So like, or let's say you get home with and I'm gonna paraphrase the last example they gave, but like, let's say you get home with your lady and you got to cancel the plans you had with her for this weekend, but you see she's in a fucked up mood about some shit at work. So it's like, do you need to tell her? Yes. It doesn't need to be said by you. Yes. But do you need to tell her right now? No, probably not. You wait till she feels better and then be like, oh, by the way, can't make dinner with the Johnsons. Plus, I don't like that nigga Mark anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That makes sense.
However you want to say it, but I'm paraphrasing again. But we have trolls in real life. All of us do. People in the various iterations of this show, whether it was strictly radio or IG or on this platform, we've had many trolls and forums there and
YouTube,
YouTube, Facebook, all kind of trolls. And I really, it really feels great to not engage that stuff because while I could say stuff back and I could give it energy and I could pay attention, it's like, why, dog? Like, why would I spend time doing that? Like, especially like if you truly believe that somebody is lesser than you, like is truly a nobody, like a nothing in this world to you.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you trying to say that there was a person that was on the show?
No.
Hold on.
No. Let me do it. I got this because it's like it's not that. It's not that because I'm saying we all got that. Everybody has that. It's a hater at work. It's a hater at school. It's a hater in your building or on your block. You know what I mean? Like, there's a cop in your neighborhood. It's all this kind of shit, right? But like, take pause a lot of times. Sometimes in life, you got to stand up. Sometimes you got to do some shit. Sometimes you got to stand your ground, as Florida would say. And AJ Fitz said, never made a hater/troll doing good. Absolutely, right? So if I truly believe that you are nobody, lesser, nothing to me, I shall treat you as such and shall ignore you. You know what I mean? Because that's better for me. And I just don't understand the mentality of anybody that would waste their lifetime just trying to spit hate specifically at somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird way to spend your time,
But Kuchidama says,
but it feels good to be a straight fucking jerk sometimes. Hey, that's why I do stand-up comedy. I say some awful things on stage, but they're funny. And, I can flip an audience, you know what I mean? And take you in a different direction. I save it for that space. And we talk shit on the show all day. You know what I mean? And we in some shape or form, we take our public officials to task by calling them ass nuggets and butt maggots and things like that, right? But the reality is in real life, grocery store, like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to kick an old lady in the back.
Why did it go that extreme?
Like the example said, sometimes somebody cuts you off and you'd be like, motherfucker, I will shove this banana up your nostril.
It sounds, I don't know, the sentence "kick an old lady in the back" it just sounds so extra. Listen, Methuselah, how about this, bitch? Pow! And like,
it's like the Chris Rock joke. Like, it's a reason to kick old lady down the flight of steps, just don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's a
Right.
reason. Yeah, sure. So, let's all take pause, ask ourselves these questions, does this need to be said? Does it need to be said by me? And does it need to be said by me now? Right.
Okay.
So take pause. I'm telling you, you will find a better life when
it's a good
when
thing.
you're not going back and forth with people over every little fucking thing in life. It's
well, being in my old age at 72, I agree with you. I've decided. Well, I think I said it wrong. It's like hollering at the moon and expecting a response.
Yeah. By the way, just for clarity, there's a big difference between thinking about kicking old ladies down steps and actually doing it. Okay. Just want to say I've only done one of those. I've only done one of those too.
And I, you know what? This kind of segues into what I'm going to say on this. And I think that it correlates a little bit in a roundabout way. Yo, check this out, man. When I say we ain't ready, we ain't ready. And I know you're probably thinking, for what? I see a lot of black people saying, but pretending to the marches, and I've done it myself, where it's like, yo, these motherfuckers, they keep pushing black people the wrong way. We gonna have to knuckle up with these bitches. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we ain't ready. I know you think that I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you right now, these white folks is been preparing for this shit for a long time, and I don't think we ready. And that's why I really do need to get my gun soon, because they've been training this way for a while. They have it at their weddings. These motherfuckers are out ready to go. I just put in wedding and guns.
These things,
and they are ready. White folks have been waiting for that. And I know you probably think, well, nigga, I wish somebody would. I'll get my Jim Kelly on with a motherfucker, and I wish a nigga would. And I'd Jim Kelly your ass. Dun-dun-dun-dun. No, only people I've seen that's ready is the no fucking around crew. These niggas.
You made them sound like a rap group. It's the not fucking around coalition.
The coalition. I'm sorry. They look ready as fuck, and they are organized as fuck, and they actually take the classes that you have to take to actually learn how to shoot correctly. They are military trained, and they are not fucking around. So some shit go down, they're going to shoot the right people, not the wrong people, like the people that I know that talk shit and think they tough, but they ain't. It'll be like, nigga, let's dance and party. And while we dancing and partying, guess what? These motherfuckers is having gun reunions. Are you kidding me? These motherfuckers is having gun picnics while we out there dancing and partying and watching fucking, housewives of whatever the fuck. So don't get it twisted. We need to be more ready.
Fall off the bone though.
And man, we need to be more ready, because these motherfuckers, I mean, you think that when the shit go down, we gonna be ready, but guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a bunch of us doing this shit, running our ass off, because these motherfuckers are training. And then you go, whoo, got away. And I usually don't put our competition on the clip, but goddamn it, because those niggas
ain't competent.
I know they ain't competent. Because you know what? These motherfuckers are teaching their kids how to shoot. And guess what we're teaching our kids about? Nothing. We're not teaching them about finance. We're not teaching them about self-defense the right way. And that's what we need to do. So I know that you think you got your Jim Kelly on, and probably most of us knuckle up. We could probably beat a bunch of white motherfuckers, but they ain't fighting that way. You know which way they fighting? And do you take this man to be your lawfully? Pow, nigga, pow! That's what they're doing. So make sure that you know this clearly. Let's be ready. If we're going to talk about it, be about it. But right now, we ain't ready. That's my check for today.
And Nicole, both my barbecue and my jackfruit falls off the bone.
Wow.
Either way, the war is going to be tasty.
Wow. But some people in here said it. Wow. I've been a shooter. Yeah. You have to be ready. You have to.
He said he'd been a shooter since a young age. And
I might not be ready. No, I
may not be ready, Shang. I have a PCC collection already.
Hold up. Listen, first off, Benny Bench Press, let me say something. Okay, you fucking with the bull, you get the horns. I can shoot a handgun and I can handle myself physically, but I'm talking about we. I said we ain't ready because we collectively is not me or Pedro or you. Us three niggas will absolutely get housed. Absolutely, positively get housed. And that's a fact.
And listen, we
Yeah,
know that AJ Fit, any of the little white people out there who are racist, AJ Fit got him. He got a trunk for your ass and and footwear. Boom. He gonna kick you right in the trunk. We got you. We know that.
And
but
Yanni
but
said,
there's a in terms of like an organized coalition in mass, it's not there. And they do have, Yanni, I saw you say earlier that they're not really training. They're gonna be like stormtroopers and not be able to hit shit. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. There are these Proud Boys and these Oath Keepers. That don't sound like the fuck around. We selling cookies on the weekend club. Those keepers, no matter what they end up actually doing, at least the name, they sound like they ain't playing. So there are some groups out there that are really.
I just think that our us being
training.
ready before we bounce out of here, us being ready financially to actually start, basically circling our money back into the neighborhood, because our dollar leaves in 30 seconds. And if you go to a Jewish community or even a Latin community, the dollar circulates out of their community maybe a day, 2 days. Ours is 30 seconds.
Some stay in weeks. Asian communities,
right,
they can stay in their community.
We're not ready when it comes to that. And I think physically, absolutely ready. But guess what? I seen these motherfuckers in the woods training, and they look like they doing a little bit more than we doing while we holding the gun sideways.
Well, you know what? If y'all, for any Californians out here, it is happening.
It's happening. Maybe
trained,
here.
and you can go to Redstone Firearms.
I'm gonna
get Big Jonathan on the show hopefully next week.
Yeah, we need to have him. Yeah, but I'm saying, but you know what? I'm just saying, and you know what? And I mean to call you know what? I apologize, AJ Fit. Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt the elderly. I'm way older than you, bro. So no, what I'm saying is, I just feel like I've seen them preparing. I've seen a lot of people not preparing. The only reason I know how to shoot a handgun is because of some family members that was like, yo, you need to know how to shoot. But when I went to shoot with Pedro, the handgun, I had no problem. I was pop, 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 pop. But for some reason, when I put that shotgun, it hurt my shoulder. I didn't do it right. I know how to hold a handgun. I know where to grip pretty much. I know what to do. But they got machine guns and shotguns. And I forget the other gun that Pedro has one.
I mean, we have platforms, but I don't have no army around me. It'll just be me at my mama's house talking about who that.
Yeah,
who goes there?
Yeah,
that ain't the knock, nigga.
AJ Fitz said he could take a joke. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to call you Benny Bench Press. I apologize. I hope this is it. If you need, hey man, what's your address? Let me send you something nice. See what you want, flowers or something.
One day we gonna see the door behind Shane just kick in.
Hey nigga, look, I was joking, nigga. Hey nigga, wait a minute, hold on, nigga.
Like, I'll close out the show. I got you.
Hey, Pedro, nigga, call the police. You know where I live, nigga.
Yes, sir.
So check it out. Savage AF, we will be back at you Monday. Fun day.
Sure. 3:30. I'm sorry, 3 o'clock.
Wait a minute.
Pacific Standard Time.
Are we doing 3:30 now?
No. It's 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. So we will be there 3 o'clock. Thank you all for being on the show. And we do need more warriors like AJ and the No Fucking Around Coalition. Let me say it right, because I called them a crew. Doesn't sound right.
We ain't fucking around. Every time we in your town, hey,
yeah,
get down. We get down. We ain't fucking.
You gotta
around.
watch the video on. Yeah, you gotta watch the video on them. When I say these motherfuckers is thorough, they're thorough as fuck. And I don't mean they ain't on some like, yo, I'm yelling and screaming shit. They are thorough. So we need some more of that, because we are the ones that are being victimized. And that is a fact. So, Savage AF, we will be back at you. Thank you guys for supporting over the weekend. I'm going to be doing some Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts of this show and other shows. So, you can catch us on LinkedIn. You can catch us on Facebook. You can catch us actually on YouTube, to the YouTube channel, which is Savage AF. Make sure before we out of here, follow at Black Pedro. I want you to, people that aren't following him on there right now, go there right now on the IG and follow at Black Pedro. And it is like it sounds. Good Lord.
If you need help spelling it, you need help, period.
There you go.
Make it with your life and everything.
Follow me on IG at Comedian Shang. We'll see you Monday, 3 p.m. And then we'll be in Vegas if everything goes according to plans.
We rolling the dice one more time. Come on, 7.
We'll be in Vegas next week at the Town Center at the Blue Martini. So we'll let you know more information Monday, and we'll talk to you then because the shit has been changing consistently. So have a great weekend. Don't get in trouble. And definitely make sure you take those 3 questions in your mind before you do something.
You know what it is, man.
All right. We out.